Welcome, my friends, to another episode of Coffee and Guitars. As usual, here's to all of you. Oh, man, piping hot, and it's just really good today. So today's episode is about playing with a sense of ease, and I think this is so important for every single one of you. Take it from me, a person who suffered from focal hand dystonia, who was able to play in a Megadeth tribute band and then, have his playing go down to the toilet where I literally just was not able to play guitar anymore, which obviously really sucks. And as I've come to find out working with my mentor, Jamie Andres, some of it had to do with not understanding how to play with ease and being just literally having your fingers just gently, smoothly move over all the notes on the guitar. And this is so important, especially if you want to play some faster phrases. If you're looking to play like Yngwie Malmsteen, John Petrucci, oh yeah, it's really important, because if you look at those guys play, you'll see their fingers are not lifting up very high. It's almost as if they're barely moving. It's just because they are very much in touch with this sense of ease in playing. And this has been refined over many years, so it's not something they figured out in a couple of days or a week. So this is something important for you, even if you just play the blues and you just want to play some silky, smooth, bluesy lines. It's still important that you play with that sense of ease, no matter what style you're playing. So why don't we talk about it, how to approach the guitar with that sense of ease and dramatically change your playing. I guarantee you, if you do this stuff that I'm going to show you, you're going to start to see some changes in your playing and how your body reacts and feels to this. Okay, so what is this sense of ease? The sense of ease is realizing and connecting with tension in your body. I even had a muscle spasm many years ago, which I think was from my lack of ease. I was so tense and pressing so hard and giving it all I have because it was heavy metal that I think all this tension finally gave me a muscle spasm and created a number of other issues. We don't want that, obviously. We want to have fun with playing. We want this to be easy as taking a simple walk outside, and just as much fun as just doing your thing, right? Expressing yourself. We need the sense of ease. So here's what you're going to do, you guys. You ready? First thing you got to do is you're going to take your pointer finger. This is your fretting hand. Okay, so it's my left hand. And I'm going to grab it with my right hand with my thumb and index finger. I'm going to wiggle it around a little bit, and I want to feel this. I want to feel what is it like to have my finger so relaxed and at ease that I can wiggle it around. I'm going to do it with my middle, I'm going to do it with my ring finger, and I'm going to do it with my pinky. I want to know what that feels like, just that it's so relaxed that it can easily do this. Next thing I want to do is put out my right hand and bring my pointer finger gently over to my right palm. I want the weight of the finger, not the weight of my arm, just the weight of the finger to relax, bring it down to the palm. And what you're going to feel, it's this gentle finger tap. It shouldn't be so hard that I'm pressing down like that. This is not what I want. Now I'm using my wrist, part of these muscles, to bring it down. That's not what you want. You want the weight of the finger to gently come down onto my right palm. I want to feel what is it like when I just allow gravity and the weight of my finger to come down to my palm. And I would do it with my middle finger. Do this about 5 times, one for each finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you would do it with your pinky. So you want to do this sort of exercise, do this every day. It just takes a couple of minutes. But really feel that ease of just letting the weight of gravity, the weight of your finger and gravity, just bring it down to your hand. Now you're going to apply it over to the neck. So remember, so easy. It's wiggling. We've got this. We're going to bring it over here. Let's just say to the 7th fret over here on the B string. You're going to bring those fingers down real easily. Remember, they're not touching the string. There's so little tension that they can wiggle really easily. And what you will do is you'll put them gently on your E string to start, but they're not going to press down. No. boy, I need another sip of this coffee. It's just so good. And yes, you guys, I really do drink coffee throughout my practice. Unless it's late at night then. So right now I'm touching the E string, but I'm not pressing it down. I'm not pressing it down. It's just gently laying on top, just kind of like what we said before, just gently on top. And I'm getting used to this feeling. Now what I'm going to do is lift my pointer finger about an inch off the string, and I'm going to do the exercise I did with my palm, except I'm going to go on the string. Let the weight of the finger come down to the string, and it's going to gently come down, touch the string. When it comes out, it's going to touch the string, but it's not going to push down on the string. I'm not giving my fingers the order to push down. All I'm doing is seeing, what does it feel like? How easy is it? Just to let the weight of the finger come down to touch the string. About 5 times per finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you do that with each finger. Okay, let the weight of the finger, again in gravity, bring the finger down to the string. Make sure you're touching the tip of the string, but you're not pressing the string down yet. That's something different. You're just feeling, how easy is it for me to bring my finger to the string? All right, important things to look at. When you're doing this, make sure you're not only looking and feeling how easy it is just to do this, look at your other fingers. Make sure that you're still touching the string. If I'm doing this exercise, and as I'm doing it, those fingers start lifting off, or they start coming over here, well look, now I've really come off the string. Something has happened. This is not going to be helpful. So I've got to readjust myself, make sure I pay attention to this, go back to my exercise, and make sure that this isn't happening, or that this is happening, that the fingers are lifting off. All they do is gently touch the E string and just sit there. And I do the same thing with my middle. I do the same thing with my ring finger, pinky. I don't want this. If I'm doing the pinky, I don't want this to happen. Now suddenly my fingers are coming up. No, they're gently touching. Let the weight of my finger come down, touch the string. And I'm going to do this every day. Every day I practice before I do it. I still do this just to be in touch with that sense of ease. And it's important you do. If you're hardcore, go do it on your A string. Do the same thing on your D string, your G string, your B string, your E string. And, you know, again, making sure that this stuff isn't happening while you do it, or, you know, this stuff isn't happening, or that this isn't happening. Keep your fingers there. And you can even do this exercise all the way down over to your first fret, over in your first position and doing it. Okay, so you guys, sense of ease and playing, I guarantee you, if you do this every time you practice, you'd be surprised that even in as little as a week, if you're doing this every day, you'll start to see changes in your playing. You'll pick up your guitar and you're going to say, it's remarkable how easy it is to play all of a sudden. Okay, so that sense of ease is going to help you, even if it's just a simple little jazzy blues phrase. Okay. Wow. If you look, it's just I'm just playing in this case B minor pentatonic, but I'm really not feeling stress. And you hear I've got the speed, but notice something. As I'm playing that, you're not going to see these huge finger flaps. You're not going to see my shoulder as I do it and play like this, because I'm trying, you know, I'm playing so fast that I'm putting so much tension. I'm able to do this without a lot of effort, but that comes from a lot of time practice with this sense of ease. And that felt silky smooth, really good. I didn't feel stress, tension here. It just felt good and fun to play. And that is what I wish for you guys. So till we meet again, here's to all of you.